So what's up, guys? Miles back with another video. On this video we're going to talk about no one is above critique. No one is above being analyzed, being criticized. Now, we're not going to overly criticize them. We're not going to openly bash people. We're not going to openly downgrade and defame people and their name. The reason why I bring this up is because you shouldn't be shocked when people actually display their true colors. I don't want you guys to be shocked by anything, right? I feel like this is a key understanding of, or a key pillar of understanding people and life. So no one is above critique. Now, who should we be critiquing? Who should we be analyzing? Who is worth our time to critique and analyze in order to understand certain things? So oftentimes what happens is, when it comes to our favorite entertainers, our favorite politicians, our favorite athletes, musicians, our favorite friends, our favorite parents, our favorite family members, our favorite, literally any favorite that you have, we automatically assume that they're good people, and we automatically assume that they have our best interests in hand. But the problem is, when you automatically assume that they're a good person, when they do something messed up, it really catches you off guard, and it makes you change your whole opinion on that person, when really it could be just one flaw. And what happens is, either you throw that person completely away, or you're so shocked and you feel like you can change them that you stay with them. And they could be a toxic person. You know what I'm saying? This happens in relationships all the time. You know, things are going perfect, you know, when you're dating the opposite gender, and then all of a sudden everything just goes to shit like in a matter of seconds. And that's because one of you got comfortable, one of you automatically assumed that this was going to be like this the whole time. So who to critique? Okay, we got the people that we need to critique. Pretty much everybody that's worth critiquing. You know, our bosses, our family members, our belief systems, ourselves. That's a huge one, because once we understand and define our flaws within ourselves and critique ourselves, and realize that, hey, we're not saints either. You know what I'm saying? We've all done some crazy stuff we shouldn't have done. That we're no better than the next person when it comes to doing things messed up, or having good intentions or bad intentions in certain situations. Like, we've all done some crazy stuff. Once you understand that, you know, your judgment tends to wane. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So the whole key to critiquing is to have an understanding and to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? And once you really hone this skill and define it for what it is, you'll soon be able to pick out the authentic people, and you'll soon be able to throw out the fake people, or the people that you don't want to deal with in life or deal with on a day-to-day basis. So that's why critiquing yourself is such a big deal. Right? Because once you find the flaws in yourself, okay, now you can identify. It's more easy to be less judgmental to others. So, who to critique? Why to critique them? Because you want to know their true intentions. You want to know their perspective, where they're coming from. And that's a huge point right there. This is why I say this is one of the pillars of understanding. Is because you have to analyze and see that person's background, that person, how they came up, their belief systems, right? Because once you understand these things, you understand that nobody just turns bad because they're just a bad person. Normally it's over nature, or it's nurturing, how they came up with their parents, whether they had parents or didn't have parents, that shows certain behavior. Nobody just decides to be a gang member. You know what I'm saying? Once you dissect what happens and critique what happens, okay, and you understand what happens, like, well, this person never had opportunity, never had good parents in the household. The parents were separated, maybe they died. They were poor, had to survive, had to sell drugs to survive. So, no one is above critique. Not me, not you, not any of your favorite people in this world. No one is above critique. You should never be shocked by anything that anybody does. You should never be an illusion. You should never be living in delusion that everybody's all the time good and that everybody's all the time bad. No one is above critique. Right? I want to provide you guys with an understanding of people, understanding of life. Because once you understand people, I mean, when I was reading Freud talks about, we're always in a constant fight with ourselves when it comes to us coming closer to death, dealing with the outside elements of the world when it comes to wind, water, animals, and defending ourselves and the heat and the climates of everything. But most importantly, the relationships and the connections that we have with other people. And I feel like this is a key thing you must understand to find the right people that you need to evaluate to be in your life. So, another point, and my last point, is because that this is a good thing that you should learn, is because it gives you like an extra layer to dissect, an extra layer to go deeper into. A lot of us, whenever we see something, and this is the unfortunate nature of human beings, is we tend to be surface dwellers. We tend to judge the cover of people and not dive deep into what and why and how they operate. We tend to just judge the exterior and not the interior. And I'm telling you right now, if you're just simply judging the exterior only, I'm not saying you shouldn't judge the exterior, but if that's your sole judgment is the exterior, you're going to miss out on a lot of good people that have, an exterior that you may not be accustomed to, but they have a beautiful interior. So, think about that. Think about this message. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you found this valuable. If you like my channel in general and like what I like talking about, if you like and identify with what I'm talking about, consider donating to the channel. $sign Myleschum. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Myleschum. Links in the description to all the things I just listed. You guys have a great day, good week. We out.